So being a sneakerhead for so long, you see trends and hype go and come. And I'm not gonna lie, I've seen a lot of shoes hyped up to the max, resell for so many money, and then the very next year, they're flopping, their bricks. Nobody talks about them and nobody's wearing them. So I want to talk about a few shoes in my collection that nobody's hyped on anymore and I barely see anybody wearing. And if you guys are still wearing these shoes, trust and believe I'm not trying to throw shots your way. I'm just trying to tell you guys that hype come and hype goes. A shoe could be hyped up and praised to the max, and in a few days or even a weeks after, they could be duds and nobody care about them. So always remember, guys, buy what you love and wear what you like. Let's get into this video. Now, before I start, I want to give a big shout out to Mike Rich. I got this idea from you, so nobody come and talk about me. I copycat the man. I'm giving him his shout out. The first shoe on the list that I want to talk about is going to be the Sakai LD Waffle. I feel like everybody loved that shoe at first. When it first dropped, the first few colorways was running the pace like crazy, and I'm talking about this bad boy right here. If you guys didn't know what this is a shoe that was going crazy. Everybody was loving it. The masses was loving this, and I'm talking about this shoe was reselling for about $300, $400, $500, and people were spending that money. But nowadays, do you see anybody wearing this? Even in the summertime, do you see anybody wearing this? Now, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm not seeing that, but look, I live in New York City. There is no way I'm not seeing at least 1 or 2 people wearing this shoe. The only thing is, I'm gonna say maybe it's the colorway, because for this shoe right here, the gray colorway is the colorway that everybody really talks about, but still not a lot of people wear it. The people who wear this, they already beat them up to the max, and I don't think they're getting a new pair or doubling up. I think they're wearing them to the max, beating them up, and that's it. They're no longer wearing them. Instead, they're probably wearing some New Balance 990 or something crazy. But I was shocked to see how a shoe like that, the Sakai LD Waffle, the shoe of the year for the year that it came out, is no longer being talked about. We're going to stay on the trend of talking about shoes that was talked about to the max, but then disappear out of nowhere. And it's going to be these bad boys right here. This is going to be the Fear of God one, the Nike Fear of God one. This shoe is incredible. The first colorway, the black and white one, I still need them. Even though they're not crazy hyped anymore, I still like them. But this model, this right here, even the oatmeal colorway, these were reselling for about $500, and people were spending the $500. So to everybody who was spending the money on this shoe, why aren't you wearing them, or are you still wearing this shoe? I personally haven't worn this shoe in about a good year now. I am gonna bring them out because it's in my hand right now, but honestly, I haven't seen anybody break out any colorways. I'm talking about the yellow ones that was going for $1,000, the black and white ones, these, the olive, wait, it's not olive, it's like a lime green, a slime green, and a neon orange. Nobody's wearing none of them. And let's not talk about the shooter rounds and the other ones that he had. These right here were the most talked about ones, and now you don't see anybody even wearing these. When people talk about hype shoes, this is no longer on their list. When people talk about grails, you don't see any Fear of God Nike on their list. And trust me, I'm on TikTok. I see people talk about hype shoes all the time, and trust and believe, the Fear of God is not mentioned. Another shoe that's not mentioned, a shoe that was so hyped up to the max, reselling for thousands of dollars, and then disappear from the hype, is going to be the Quantums. Anytime I talk about a shoe that lost its hype, I'm gonna bring up this shoe right here. Y'all was sniffing this shoe, saying that it was one of Kanye's greatest design. It's gonna go crazy, a lifestyle basketball shoe. Yeah, drop this now. Kanye and Adidas dropped this shoe, and it's crazy to say that nobody mentions this, talk about this, or give a hell about this shoe anymore. I'm talking about the same year this shoe released is the same year people stopped caring about it, because the resale went from, I want to say, $1,800 to now under retail. Every single colorway of the Quantums is going for retail or under. The only one that's still doing good is going to be that bright orange colorway, which I'm shocked. I feel like the Quantum colorway, that one that I just threw on the ground, the first colorway should be going for the moon, but unfortunately it's not. And nobody actually wears that shoe. A few people do, but a lot of people don't. Another shoe that people used to love is going to be these bad boys right here, the Yeezy 350. Don't get me wrong, I understand the Yeezy hype is dead. The Yeezy hype has been dead for about 2 years now, and honestly, nobody, and I mean nobody's wearing these. Yes, these were the hot topic for a few years, then they fell off. Nobody cared about them. I'm showing you this colorway because this is the colorway to me that started all off. Yes, everybody still loved the zebras, but this bad boy is the one I had to get in the collection because if I'm not mistaken, this is actually the first colorway. And it's crazy to see that a whole shoe line, a whole design just vanished from everybody trendy, everyday wear list, because this right here used to be everybody's go-to, just like a white Air Force One. But now you can't even pay somebody to wear these. You could pay me because there's still some colors that I like, but these right here, no good. The craziest thing about trends and hype is that it's gonna die at one point. And there's a lot of times when we fall into the hype and we buy a shoe thinking it's gonna be timeless and we're always gonna love it, but then it doesn't work out that way. You guys remember this bad boy right here? This is the New Balance ALD. If I'm not mistaken, it's gonna be the 827s. These came out in 3 colorways and they were going for 300 for the yellow one, the red one was about 400 or 500, and the white one was around 500-600. And I won't lie to you guys, around the time that these dropped, everybody, oh yeah, these are fire, I need them, another banger. Everybody is just fiending for New Balance to take over the #1 spot, but it's not gonna happen. There is no way upon God's green earth New Balance is ever gonna overstep Jordan and Nike. It naga happen. Stop talk about it. New Balance could drop shoes left, right, and center. The one thing New Balance fans don't realize is that themselves is not loyal to New Balance. This shoe was a brand new design that they could have kept New Balance afloat and kept New Balance going when it comes to hype and trend. However, when it comes to this shoe, a few colors drop and people just stop wearing them and they don't care about them. Not even the hype colorway of the ALD colorways was going to make this shoe popular, because now in 2014, nobody's wearing this. And when I say nobody, I have yet to see anybody put this on their feet, including me. The last time I wear this, I want to say it's going to be 2 years ago. It was the last time I put these on. Don't get me wrong, I still like them. When it comes to a nice clean fit, you throw these on some shots, you look good. But the hype is no longer there. Yes, the resale is still there for some of these shoes that I'm showing you, but who's paying that? And if you're paying that, are you doing like an investment? You hope it goes up in the future? Because honestly, spending $300 on this, would you really do it? And it's not the shoes, people. Don't get me wrong. Clothes get hyped and fall off. Slides get hyped and fall off. And when I say slides, y'all know what I'm talking about. Not the Yeezy slides. Those are still getting worn to this day. To this day. But this bad boy right here, sir, Jesus, peas, rice, and crackers. These, I feel like everybody hyped up this this slide. They hyped it up so much that I fell for the hype. And then because I fell for the hype, I actually fell in love with the design, and I buy almost every single colorway because I just like the shoe. And they're cheap, they're stylish, easy to wear. But for some reason, this right here is not doing good. Y'all remember when the Yeezy slides came out and they could drop every single colorway and every single colorway drop out? Well, sell out? Not this. You guys remember when the Yeezy slides first dropped? Every single colorway was dropping out. Black, white, purple, blue, green. It doesn't matter what Kanye threw on that slide, people's gonna wear them. This, however, the Sakai Bembury slides, the Crocs, is not getting the same love. People love the first few colorways, but once he kept on throwing new colorways on it, they start sitting. I've seen the navy pair still on certain websites. This one sat for a good hot minute, then they finally sold out. Honestly, I feel like Crocs probably pulled it off their website because nobody was buying these bad boys right here. And trust me, it's not a bad Croc. It's beautiful, it's nice, but I just feel like people are no longer, influenced through the hype. They're wearing Birkenstocks because that just goes with their style more, and this is just too crazy for them. I love this. I'm still wearing this. Next 2 shoes that I'm gonna show you guys, y'all gonna think I'm crazy and have no sense, but these right here are a pair of shoes that's going for money. I'm talking over $1,000 easy. Anytime you wear them, well, when you used to wear them, heads used to crack. Everybody I said, boom, but what up, brother? You wearing those? In the rain? You wearing those for regular day? Oh no, bro, you need to take those off. Keep them on ice. And I'm talking about the beautiful almighty Shadow Batboards. Look at it. Let's take a moment to recognize and respect its beauty. Bro, let's talk about it though. When's the last time you seen anybody wear this? I know this shoe is beautiful. Everybody love it. Everybody still talk about it here and there as they grill Jordan 1. No, wait, I'm lying. Not even their grill. It's just their top 10 Jordan 1. But I haven't seen anybody wear them. I feel like people just mention them when it comes to quality, but nobody's spending the money on them. Nobody's wearing them. I remember the last time I wear these, people was like, yo, what the hell? Where did he get those? Yes, mine is still in kind of good condition. But honestly, I don't wear them because I just haven't put them on in a minute. But I feel like a lot of people aren't really wearing their pairs. They put them back on ice and they're trying to sell it because the resale for used pairs and DS pairs is still crazy. A used pair of Shadow Batboards I think is going for about $500-600, and a brand new pair is going for $1,200-1,300. Too much money. Too much for me to spend, too much for you to spend, and that's why a lot of people aren't checking for these. I can't remember the last time I seen a video of somebody saying, oh, I'm trying to get the Shadow Batboards, saving for the Shadow Batboards. Nobody's talking about them. So honestly, that's why they're on the list. They were super hyped up. Everybody loved it for years. They couldn't stop talking about the Shadow Batboards. And then what happened? I think in 2022 was the last time I really heard anybody mention the Shadow Batboard. So hey, I guess the hype died down. Now the next shoe is the last shoe I'm gonna mention because I don't want to keep you guys here too long. If you guys reach this far, comment down below, fight the hype, because these right here, I should have fight the hype. Even though the resale did go up and the price that I paid is still lower than the price that's going for right now. These bad boys right here. Now you guys might be saying, Squin, you're lying. Everybody wear those. People would wear them if they have them. But come on, guys. Y'all remember when everybody was wearing their OffWhite 4s every single blood cleat day? Me I talk about Monday through Sunday. Monday to Monday, they're wearing this shoe. The one thing that they didn't realize is that this shoe, the OffWhite 4s, does not age well. These age horribly. If you wear them too much, them look ugly and nobody wants them anymore. And that's why my theory is anybody who buy this shoe, they wear them only for special, super low-key occasions where they can flex. Because if you're wearing this every day, it's no longer a flex. And that's what people did. They wear this shoe every single day and it lost the hype. It lost that factor of being ooh la la. And that's what happens when a shoe is worn too much. It's gonna lose the hype. And my prediction for this year is that the SB4 is gonna go through the same issue of the OffWhite 4. People love that shoe. They're praising it. Oh my god, it's the most comfiest 4 ever. But guess what? They don't age good. The more you beat those up, them look ugly like a white Air Force One when you wear them more than 3 times, my brother. And that's why I think after a while, the SB4s will not get mentioned in any more videos, any more grills, any more must-have, because that's just how the hype goes. It's a white and green shoe. When is the last time a white and green shoe kept the hype for more than 5 months? You can't give me a shoe? Because there is none. The shoe is cool and all, easy to wear, but the hype will die. Best and believe, guys, the hype train is a crazy train to ride, and that's why I don't need you guys to be on that train this year. I want you guys to focus and buy the stuff that you like. Don't make me and other influencers tell you what's hot and what's not. I'm gonna always give you guys my opinion on a shoe, but that doesn't mean I'm the say all and do all when it comes for you guys to buy something. If you guys don't like a shoe, you don't like a shoe. If the hype is there and you feel like the resale is gonna be crazy if you change your mind down the line, try and get the shoe for retail, and when you get it in hand, then you know if you really want it or not, and then you can do whatever you want to do because it's your shoe, you spend your money. But for me, I'm honestly gonna fight the hype and only buy stuff that I'm really feeling. But that's about it, guys. That's the end of this video. Comment down any shoe that you think should have been on this list, or any shoe in your collection that you think was super hype back in the day but nobody talked about anymore. And besides that, guys, I'm gone until the next time. Love, manners, and always respect. I can't wait to hit 10K. I'm out.